A lot of times when I take this into salons or barbershops, people are really intimidated. They're like, oh my God, that's a hedge clipper. It's the biggest thing I've ever seen. Just to get over this brief objection that they have, I say, instead of saying like, I'll go grab a comb, I'm always like, can you grab me one of your combs? Because they'll think sometimes that we have combs that are specifically made for a shear. And so I'll have them hand me one of theirs. And when I align it, I take the shear and I say, okay, now pay attention from the fulcrum forward to the end of the shear. There's a reason why it matches up perfectly, because it is a true shear over comb barber scissor. It allows you to set a guideline in 4 cuts, and what I mean by that is when you move around the head, and I can show on Chris's head, you're able to place the comb, cut 1, cut 2, and repeat both sides. That's 4 cuts. Now you've just set the whole guideline for the head. Either you can move into your clippers, your shears, or whatever you want to do, but you have that guideline, and it saves time and effort. When you're doing women's hair and you're bringing up layering, it's 1 cut. If you can shave 5, 10, 15 minutes off of every haircut, at the end of the day, it's an extra color service, it's an extra cut, and that is your shear payment. This scissor will make your shear payment.
Most barbers have come to know in their long shears, whether they're using an 8.5, a 9, a 10. Sometimes you have those crazy barbers that are like, I only use 12s, but they're all gonna have this style handle that we talked about with like the 5, which is just 2 straight necks, very minor offset, but we have an implanted tang on ours to give more control. But it's a great 1-length cutting shear. So this is for stylists that are trying to get lots of length out really quickly in a more consistent cut. It's also really nice for stylists that like to do deep point cutting. Some stylists just say, oh, my hands are so small, I can't control this shear. I'm here to tell you, I have stylists that have junior whopper hands, and this is the only shear they use. So it definitely has nothing to do with the hand size.